Mavs will pass the ball, get good shots to everybody.
Jody Meeks, a career 88.8% free throw shooter, missed one.
With the Mavs having burned a full and taken a 20. Now tonight Dallas is without Vince Carter. In case you missed the news earlier today, Vince Carter is unavailable. He was suspended for. And the Mavs look to regain the lead. No team is led by more than 5 here in the opening minutes of the game.
An entertaining first. Hopefully won't miss shoot around anymore.
That would help.
Here's Dalibert screening for Monte.
Time moving right.
Jefferson spent 3 years in Boston, then 3 years in Minnesota.
Working off of a down screen.
Ellis drives, Crowder had to give it back to Ellis because of a good closeout by Martin.
We play with a lot of confidence on the offense. And then Minnesota going to him as well.
Drive, Ellis.
Nuggets lead by a couple. 10 seconds. Monte Ellis. Throw it up, no.
Good time to get a block.
He scored the last basket of the first half at the buzzer on a rebound of a Roy Hibbert missed 3. And now Indiana with an 8-point lead. They've led by as many as...
No turnovers, better ball movement, and really a lax judgment and defensive identity by the LA Clippers.
Kaman has taken the place of Williams. Paul works his way
In Atlanta each a couple of years.
Wesley Johnson being guarded by Nicholas Batum, and Batum has always been one of the better defenders in the league. So Wesley's going to have to do it.
Running the middle lane behind 3 Pistons, including the ball handler in the middle, but he kept hustling, kept playing, and ended up getting a bunny on the putback.
Blake gets a screen from Gasol, sets up Wesley Johnson. Pistons 51, LA 49. Jody Meeks to the lane to the national championship as a player at Michigan.
95-89.
Pick and roll, Gortat.
Stevenson has 8 assists. The Pacers have 23 on 31 baskets. Booker's inside and Scola got.
Second foul on her side.
Things in that speed, so he's still developing. It's going to be fun to watch that development of John Wall. 7-0 run for the Nets, 11-2 extended. Wall.
Second and fourth, you get outplayed, and that's been the pattern that we've seen. Wizards went 5 minutes and 7.
Played 4 years at College Park. His best year was his senior year when he averaged 11.5 points and almost.
Great start for the injured Ray Felton. Felton still sidelined, seated on that Knick bench in street clothes, dealing with the pinched nerve in the hip.
John Wall first half, 1 of 7 from the field, 5 assists, 3 turnovers. Wall's jump shot is good.
How about Dwayne Wade over the last 2 games efficiency? How about 48 points on 18 of 29 shooting? He also had 12 assists, a season high the other night against Phoenix.
He's fresh too. Missed a couple games just to get.
Wow. And he talked about that playing Australian rules football in high school. There's no padding, no protection. Yeah, he jumped right up. It didn't bother him one bit. It's like a hangnail in Australian rules football. G kept it in bounds. Tristan against Duncan here tonight. He's so.
And he's got about 3 more inches on those biceps than he did when he was a freshman. Game's tied. Napier tries to beat through it between their 2 teammates. To us, I might add. Right to us. Spooky. Napier
for Indiana. Napier.
He's grown as a player.
Well, without him, we're not anywhere near as good a team. The other night against Maryland, when he, in fact,
will be the leader that Billy Donovan wants.
Daniels on the drive. That's
fast for a guy his size.
Shabazz Napier now moves ahead of Kemba Walker on the all-time UConn assist list. He's got
there are a lot of just really good teams out there.
Finney Smith for three. And hit the...
There's Michael Frazier. He has been Florida's long-range threat in the first couple of games of the season. Bill gave up the shot. Frazier will take it, not make it. On UNF. So Florida offensive end with an 11-point lead. You get back in. You get Prather, Hill, Young, and Michael Frazier the second. Pull-up free throw line defense there, Mr. Koss.
Yeah, and Florida really, again, wants to run some offense on this possession. Let's get the ball in motion. Let's get guys in motion. Get some cuts. Move the ball. It's been on both sides of the floor already here on this possession. Nice high post screen.
Now, Michigan State only up by 3. We thought this was interesting in the first half, but now this is getting serious for the Spartans. Appling
kicked it to the open Harrison, who was ready to shoot. Those are the kind of shots that Kentucky's got to knock down because they're going to keep getting them.
Call. No cheap charges now. So the three-point play gives Williams 10 off the bench. He's averaged 13 a game.
Carroll was in double figures. He had 11, and Jeremy Hollowell, the sophomore out of Indianapolis, was their scoring leader with 16. That's Hollowell. Won it. The Barclays Center in Brooklyn against St. Peter's, 87-80. Stephen, both these teams, high-scoring teams a year ago. Do you expect?
I'm sure you've got a lot of family members need to drive down. Shoot, we could have come with a UConn fan.
Oh, well.